It is a welterweight matchup between Conor McGregor and Tryron Woodley. All right, so here's the former University of Missouri wrestler, one Tryron Woodley. First realized the UFC belt back in 2016. And this is a guy who poses a lot of different threats for this UFC welterweight division.
He's a problem. He's a guy that's very tough to prepare for because he has a great wrestling background, but he has this athleticism and this ability to put your lights out with that big right hand that you cannot even focus too much on stopping takedowns. Tryron Woodley is truly one of the best welterweights in the world and one of the best fighters the UFC has ever seen.
Two-time NCAA Division I All-American back in 2003 and 2005, and he certainly carved out a nice niche in MMA. Tryron Woodley ready to add to his legacy here tonight. Well, the stars have aligned, and the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history is back tonight. The former two-division champion, Conor McGregor. As such, the celebs are out. Let's see what type of version of Conor McGregor shows up here tonight.
Usually when Conor McGregor shows up, it's usually his best version. He's a guy that takes a great amount of pride in preparing for the event. He says it's a fight every single time he sees his opponent, from the press conference to the weigh-ins to the stare down. He is ready to show his opponent his best self every time he's in their face. And not only does he do that in the build-up, when he gets into the octagon, with all the ability that he possesses, he's able to do that same thing. That's why he's been so successful and has gone from the bottom to the top of the UFC in such a short time.
Truly one of the elite strikers in UFC history. Moves every needle you would like him to move. And as you said, his work ethic, his preparation truly is legendary. Let's see if he has put in the right work in advance of this showcase fight here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. McGregor is 32, Woodley is 38. The rest is roughly identical. All right, to get us started now, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 19 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA, Tryron, the Chosen One, Woodley. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 22 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the notorious Conor McGregor! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
Well, as you might expect, standing room only in this arena tonight as 2 of the UFC's best go toe-to-toe. Tryron Woodley, Conor McGregor. Your thoughts on how Conor's going to try to manage the early portions of this fight?
Conor has to use a lot of kicks to not allow Woodley, the bigger man, to get into him. Tryron doesn't have to fear Conor as much because Conor is a naturally smaller person. Conor needs to throw that spinning back kick. He's got to throw kicks to the front of the knees. Just keep on blasting kicks at Tryron. Try and interrupt his forward pressure. Then drop that left hand straight down the middle.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Woodley gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, good kicks there. Visibly limping here. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Conor McGregor. Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out, it's beautiful. The backside hand is always at the chin. The elbows tucked to the ribs. The jab goes out. The jab comes right back to the face. It's picture-perfect technique, almost like a Taibo class or something like that.
Woodley gets caught with that punch.
Watch knees to the body.
Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his
And
way.
get that one takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
All right, so he continues to land that patented jab and keeping his opponent at bay.
You can know that it's coming, but until you're in there with him, the speed and the power of that jab is something you can't really prepare for.
Both fighters get up now.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, he might be out.
They got him. He's giving him so many different things right now.
Oh, big left. Massive right hand. And now he lands a combination. Oh, straight right. So a strong 5 minutes down. All right, so that's the end of the round. The cut on the cheek is only getting worse. Thankfully, it is below the eye and not above it, but still a source of adversity for him here. All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose. All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick, and watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Woodley's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to... Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need to control posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entry.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on. And attacking armbar.
Nicely done. Both fighters back to their feet now. All right, so 77 total strikes. The biggest shot in the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Some real power shots here. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh! Diving punch lands.
Who's hurt? Serve him up. Go get him.
Herb Dean steps in. Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight. Oh, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands. And give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way. And in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to...
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that.